A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
When you hear Kingdom Hearts 2, what do you think of? What is the first thing that pops into your mind? Nostalgia? Combat? A great story? Bosses? Speedruns? Or that quote that you just heard just now? The first thing that comes to my mind is mainly the songs, but it's arguably considered one of the greatest Kingdom Hearts games to have ever been released. What makes this game such a nostalgic, iconic Kingdom Hearts masterpiece? Well, we will dive into that question right now. Alright, so first off, I'd like to say that I'm not trying to convince or change anyone's opinions on which games are better than others. I just simply want to detail why this game is praised so much by so many people, including me. So if you just disagree, or if you like a game for some other reason, you do you. Oh, and also I forgot to say that I'll also be covering Final Mix too. So this ain't just going to be just a vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2. We're talking about all the juicy goodness. Alright, so let's begin. Now I'm going to start off with why this game is such a masterpiece, more like with who makes this game a masterpiece. And I'm talking about a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans' favorite character, and that is Roxas. To be honest, when I first played through Kingdom Hearts 2 as a little kid, I couldn't understand most of what was going on. I didn't know who the boy I was playing with in the first 2 hours of the game was. I also was not aware of the chain of memories being an actual thing at the time neither. So I can't help it but feel that made the experience of learning and trying to understand his character over time made the Kingdom Hearts 2 experience more magical. At first you just think he's just kind of ordinary kid hanging around with his friends during summer vacation, till you learn that there was more than what meets the eye. We learn over the course of 2-hour intro that Roxas was a quote-unquote nobody of Sora's created after Sora became a Heartless that was found by a mysterious man we learned the name was Xemnas, which is also a nobody of Ansem. Wow, so many nobodies, wow. Which is the leader of the main antagonist of the game actually, Organization 13. He gave Roxas his name, being literally the Sora mixed around with the letter X, which I didn't actually realize until they showed it plain out in front of you. Then I found out it was not only Roxas, and Ansem, and then Axel, and Zigbar. They all had this names that there's somebody with an X in it, so I just assumed that all the nobodies had X's in their names. Dumbass little kid. What the fuck's wrong with that? Anyway, if you've played 358 over 2 days, or just watched a little movie of it, then you already know Roxas' background. But for those who haven't played it or just don't understand him, I'm going to keep this as briefly as I possibly can. Just bear with me, guys. So, before losing his memory placed into the simulated Twilight Town in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 by Diz, also known as Ansem the Wise, which we don't find out until later in Kingdom Hearts 2, the only reason he joined the organization was because of their main goal to create Kingdom Hearts using the hearts of people to make themselves whole again. Over the course of 358 over 2 days, Roxas made a special bond with 2 other members, Axel and Xion. With Roxas and Xion being able to wield the Keyblades, they were the only ones who could collect the hearts for the organization's plans. I'd be here for a long time if I explained every bit of the story, so I'm going to summarize it the best I can. Diz, Naminé, Riku needed Roxas to bring Sora back from his deep slumber after the events of Chain Memory. Xion fought Roxas and was defeated, but before she sadly perished, she explained why he must rebel against Xemnas and not let him get Kingdom Hearts. After Roxas leaves the organization, he encounters Riku. Riku was defeated until he released the darkness within his heart, changing his appearance into Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, and overpowered Roxas easily. So that's how Roxas was put into Twilight Town in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. I know that was a mouthful, but it's needed to help understand Roxas' overall character arc. I didn't have this information when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 when I was younger, but now having that extra background that tied all the pieces together, it made him one of the best and most loved characters in the series. A nobody who was never meant to exist on the path to wanting to become his own being. To feel emotions. To be with his friends again. His amazing story isn't completed in Kingdom Hearts 2. and continues in Kingdom Hearts 3, but his story has such a huge impact to why Kingdom Hearts 2 had a beloved overall story. And I haven't even got to the memorable moments yet. Holy fucking jelly beans. Holy fucking jelly beans. I gotta show you all these memorable moments. Like, come on, like Roxas meeting Sora for the first time. Oh, come on, you know you kid, this made you cry just because not only in the scene, but you just realize that, you know, you playing this in the summer, your summer is about to end. Like, it just hits you hard, man. Like, seriously, listen to this.
You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Ah, that gets me in the feels every time. Or, how about this moment?
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting!
Or even where Sora learns about Roxas from Riku. Take a look.
I don't get it. Why has everybody been calling me Roxas?
Because, Sora, Roxas is your nobody.
My... nobody? But that's crazy. I never turned into a heart... Oh. Right.
It was when you came to rescue me. Remember?
You know, I just realized instead of explaining that whole part myself, I could just let Riku explain it. But I didn't think about it. So, well, damn.
After that, I fought him because I thought it would help you wake up. I lost. But the next time we met, I made sure I was the stronger one. Come on, Sora! I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real! Look which one of us is winning!
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me! Nobody else!
Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Maybe I didn't need to fight him after all. I think he left the organization because he really wanted to meet you.
Roxas. I wish I could meet him too.
Kingdom Hearts 2, in my opinion, probably has the deepest, more emotional, heart-tugging story out of the 3 numbered titles. I mean, it was just so well done. Even the pacing, this had really good pacing, which is what Kingdom Hearts 3 lacked, and Kingdom Hearts 1 was pretty good with the pace. But I'm telling you, Kingdom Hearts 2's battle at Hollow Bastion, the Thousand Heartless battle, it came at the best moment in Kingdom Hearts 2. It was right it's like right around the middle where you were just about getting tired. You just got done with all the Disney World visits pretty much, and you were kind of getting a little bored with it, and then all of a sudden that amazing shit happens, and then it's just so amazing. Then when Goofy's about pretty much like, you think Goofy's dead, but you're not really too sure. But as a kid, you just lose. You start crying. You're just so worried, and all of a sudden you see Mickey Mouse just losing his shit, just throwing away his robe, and he just whips out that golden keyblade, and he's ready to whoop ass. And you pissed too. You like Donald and Sora. You pissed. You just ready to beat some ass. And not only that, you go into combat and you fighting all these Heartless with actual Final Fantasy characters like Leon and Cloud and Yuffie and all of them people, and it's just amazing. And then right after that, you go and you make sure you prepare, and then you go into that 1,000 Heartless fight. Wait, no, I think before that you fight Demix, right? Yeah, you fight Demix before all that happens. Yeah, you fight Demix, which is pretty cool, and then all that happens, and then you do the Thousand Heartless fight. It's amazing, and not only it just came at the perfect time. I'm stuttering because I don't even know what to think about. It's amazing. Like if it was the turning point in the game where you're finally starting to get more actual story pieces to Kingdom Hearts and not just Disney, where it feels like sometimes the Disney worlds don't feel like they do anything for the story. It's exactly what Kingdom Hearts 3 lacked. They put every Disney world first, and then they finally got, like, the last 3 hours was mainly just actual story. That's when they really fucked up, because here you do the first round of Disney worlds, then you have this big juicy battle to indulge yourself in, and then you go around into the second parts of the worlds, the second visits, which obviously kind of sucked, but they were only like half an hour long. Yeah, but yeah, it definitely kept the pacing smooth, and it progressed the story very well. Now for my last thing, I kind of want to put all this in one, kind of the combat and the bosses, because they all kind of go in hand in hand. Now with the additional mode and critical mode on the final mix version, this is what takes the combat to another level. This mode is so challenging, it makes the combat just so satisfying, even more because all you had to do in the previous difficulty is mash the attack button and press triangle for reaction command to win. In this mode, however, it's in your best interest to equip the proper abilities, items, and armor, as well as magic spells to gain every bit of ounce of advantage possible. This mode makes you strategize, observe your enemy's attacks to counter and attack accordingly. One mess up, and you'll be sent to J.D. Jones's locker. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix has the most iconic boss fights throughout the series. These include the Lingering Will, Sephiroth, the Organization Data battles, and Roxas. All these fights can be a huge problem even on easy mode with their huge ass fucking health bars and having specific abilities that will take you a few attempts to learn and counter. But once you defeat Sephiroth and Lingering Will, along with some of the data bosses, it's so satisfying to master the combat mechanics and overcome those obstacles. You'll feel like a fucking badass with that crown on top of your fucking head. Well, you don't know how fucking amazing it felt whooping the Lingering Will's ass to get that fucking crown on Sora's head. Oh my goodness. I mean, I kind of used a little exploit, kind of like going up and using like an air combo, just getting him locked in an air combo, but I still beat him, okay? Now, is anybody saying that this game is the greatest video game of all time? Hell no. I mean, it's too easy. I mean, Critical kind of fixed that, but still all the other difficulties would be just too fucking easy. Relies on triangle, relies on triangle too much. And just the world format, it just felt like a fucking hallways and felt like you're just in a sandbox. And maybe if it had the world format kind of like 3, and the second visits were a lot longer than they were, and some other maybe it would be up there. Maybe it'd have to be in discussion somewhere. But yeah. Let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are on Kingdom Hearts 2. Is it a Kingdom Hearts masterpiece for you? What were your favorite iconic cutscenes? What's your favorite part in music? Just tell me your experience with Kingdom. Just tell me anything about Kingdom Hearts 2 down in the comments section, and we'll have a discussion down there. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video in any way, shape, or form, and if you did, please drop a like. It means the world to me, and I'll try my best to keep uploading as much as I can, but with my work schedule, it's just hard for me to upload anywhere as much as I used to. But please, show some support if you really enjoyed the content here. And it's been LsM here, and I'm out until the next video. Peace, and love, and kindness, and all that good jazz.